Today's video is going to be simple and straight to the point because I do not plan on saying too much. We are going to be talking about the psychology of starting small and why most persons never start at all. Now, before I go further, if this is the first time you're getting to see my video on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button and do not forget to give me a thumbs up and drop a comment as well, because today's video is going to be really insightful. Let's dive right into business. Like I said earlier, today, no storytelling. We are giving you the points that you really need. So if by this time you've not gotten a biro and a jotter at least to jot some points, then that means you're not ready for this video. So I'll give you 5 seconds. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. So today we are going to be talking about the psychology of starting small, like I said earlier. Now, the reason why most persons never start at all is because we always overplan. That's one reason why most persons never start at all, is because as humans, we always overplan. We are always looking at the big picture and looking at how we are going to start big. The reason why I term this the psychology of starting small, it's because every single step you take as a human, your brain plays a big role. Now, let us use life scenarios as an example so you can easily understand and assimilate what I'm trying to convey. Now, how your brain works. Whenever you want to go into a big project or whenever you're planning a big project, there's always this stress you feel. And that is because every big picture is a threat to your brain. And that is why most persons never begin at all. You want to open a new business. You write down what you really need for that business. Let me use a conversation I had with a friend, for an example. I think sometime last month I was having a conversation with a friend, a male, and I asked him a question. I said, what do you want to do with your life? He said he wants to get this. I don't want to mention the business this person mentioned. I didn't want to say. So he told me what he wanted to do with his life. And I said, okay, that's a very beautiful plan, because of course it was a very, very beautiful business plan. I asked him the next question: how do you intend starting, or how do you intend executing this plan? He said everything involves money. And I asked him, what are your little steps towards achieving this? He said he doesn't want to talk about it because he feels like he's not financially ready for it. You're not financially ready. When do you think you will be financially ready to execute this big dream of yours? He was dumbfounded. That means he didn't know what to say at that point. And that is because he had no plans other than the bigger plans. Most of us are like this, including you watching this video. You might be like this. You know, I never can tell. You might be like this. I want to leak a secret to you. And the best way to execute a bigger plan is to start small. Sometimes you need to start with something that does not even relate with your bigger plan, just to get your bigger plan. I don't know if you're understanding me. Most times it is best to start with something, the available thing you have at hand, so you can achieve the bigger plan. The only access to your big plan is in the little steps you take today through things that do not even concern your big plan. You want to own a mall. It takes finance to own a mall. Why can't you start with maybe getting a job and saving from it? Why can't you start with that? Now, when it comes to saving, some persons might be like, how many years do I save before I get this big dream of mine? And that is where investing comes to play. I know in my last video, I spoke about investing on Cowrywise. Please scroll down and check the other video I posted before this one. I made a video on how you can invest with Cowrywise, invest with Stanbic IBTC Bank or Bamboo. And I think this is the best time to talk about it. I think a little bit. I should talk about it a little bit. Now, when you're saving, there is this thing that poor people do. Poor people save with their banks. Yes, poor people save with their banks. And the reason why I would tell me it's poor people is because the rich do not save money. The rich invest. The rich invest. That's why you see that most rich persons today are those that took risks, the risks of investing. before I deviate from the actual reason why I placed this camera in front of me, I said, the reason why most persons do not succeed at last is because they are always waiting for everything to become perfect for their big picture. I am making this video with the belief that everyone watching this video already has laid out plans for their life. And the best way to achieve those big plans, like I said, is breaking your plans into smaller bits. For example, getting a job and saving for it. And when I say saving, I don't mean go and stack your money in the bank and allow it to be generating peanut interest. I mean investing your money in real-time stock, real-time shares, investing your money in either Nigerian shares or foreign shares, sorry, Nigerian stocks or foreign stocks. I'm not going to edit this part out because I want this video to be as real as possible. And I hope at this point I am communicating and not just talking. I hope at this point we are having a conversation as a sister to a brother or a sister to a sister, that the best way to achieve a bigger goal is by starting small. You know the funniest thing about life? Those people you're trying to impress do not really care about you. The people you're trying to shy away from, oh no, I can't do this. How people view me? No, I'm a big girl, I'm a big boy, I can't. Those persons do not really care about you in real sense. I hope you do know that. There are people who do not really care about you when you do not have anything to offer. That is it. People do not really care about you when you have nothing to offer. So imagine you're poor, you're broke, like you have no good financial background, neither do you have a sponsor, and you're scared of doing menial jobs to save up for the big picture you want. I don't know if I'm speaking too fast. Please pardon me. Okay, let me calm down. So it doesn't look like we are fighting. Just communicating, right? So that is the reason why most persons do not start at all. Back to the topic, the psychology of starting small. I might not really know the best advice to give you at this point because I do not know your plans. You can just drop it in the comment section and tell me, I want to own, or I would love to own something like this in the future. How do I digest it? Like, how do I break it into bits to make sure I achieve this dream? If you drop that in the comment section for me, I promise you, I would make research and give you a feedback. In fact, I'll tag you to that video. I'll follow you and tag you to that video. So the best thing you do for me and yourself right now is drop a goal, maybe a short-term goal or a long-term goal. Drop a goal in the comment section and I will, like I said, I will do research on it and give you a response. Without much being said, I already told you that this video was not going to be long. So we are going to end this video now, but go home with this. Every big plan can be achieved, but you need to know how to break them into smaller bits. I hope you learned something today. Did you? All right. Tell me thank you in the comment section. Thank you, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so whenever I post a new video, beautiful videos like this, you get notified. Thank you and see you. Bye.